everybody. Okay, let's see, what time is it? It is 9:28. It's still pretty early for artists. And I have coffee. And this sketchbook I love. And it's beautiful. What I put in here is the paper from Kiana, who I've talked to you about. We'll talk more about Kiana because she's just exceptional. She's a student, and she teaches at our school, and she's only 15. So she's definitely going to be making an impact on the world, as is Zoe, who is in today. We'll talk a lot about her also. But I like this paper, and it was given to me by her, man, over a year ago. But it was so thick, and it wouldn't fit in anything. So what I did is I did some surgery, and I just cut it in half, you see? And I put some super glue on there. And it's just a wonderful little sketchbook. You know, the leather, this part, of course, is, purchased. But it's really fun. So what I want to do is a landscape tonight. Just a quick little watercolor. So these are all from demos from our school. It was like less than an hour. This was probably 20 minutes. This was just playing around, just relaxing, just putting down shapes. And I don't know, read what you want. This was at the school, maybe 15-20 minutes demo on shapes. And this was the other night. So it was about an hour. Okay. So what we're going to do is move on to our living vicariously, but I'm not in this like overly crazy creative mood right now. So what I'm going to do is take a look at my phone. What I have on my phone right now is 162,117 photos and 688 videos. There are now grandchildren in there, so that's taking up, quite a bit, but not that much. So there might be maybe, let's say there's a little over 100 photos of the grandchildren. So I still have like 160,000 photos on here that I used for reference. So, I want you guys to study a lot and reference a lot and take pictures and screenshots. So we're going to kind of start our living vicariously through, but not as much tonight. So these are photos. This one was from the internet. I don't know. It's just Instagram. Somebody posted. And we'll give credit where credit's due, but this was just, I don't even know what it was. And then these are photos from Dave Master, who is my mentor, best friend, and I wouldn't be where I am today and most of my career without Dave Master. He is the ultimate friend, mentor, friend. We met at Warner Brothers and it was instant. So we've been friends ever since, and we talk just about every day, and he's taught me a lot of what I know about life. But he goes on these wonderful vacations. I don't, because what is it? When you go outside, you have, number one, sunshine. I don't deal much with sunshine. Fresh air, yeah, it's kind of cool. I read about it, and I kind of enjoy it. Bugs, too many bugs. So I'll let him go and I'll live through him. I think I'll use, I want to use this for the background because it's got negative shape. Maybe this. And then I'm going to use this, I think, for middle ground, foreground, maybe. This is okay. That's okay. It's all verticals. See? This is cool. I might implement this in the foreground. Okay. And that's got some clouds. So that's fun. This is inspiration. Somebody's painting on the internet. And I look at it, I like it, so I screenshot it, and I study it. So I am studying from crazy amount of people online. And I love it. And I am not the artist, There are so many artists that are out there that I just am in awe, and I study the work. So what we're going to use, this is a watercolor set from our school, and I love it. and my wife knows how to really buy art supplies. So I should probably get rid of this thing by now. It's driving me crazy. So I'll put this away. And it's just a nice little sketchbook. I mean, a nice little watercolor set. And I always want, all the kids were buying it, and I was jealous. And it's like, I want one, but I have so many. I got dozens of really expensive watercolor sets. But this one really works. And so she got it for me for my birthday along with all those sketchbooks. So it's pretty cool. These little clips you can get, you know, if there's a college that's visiting, they usually have these things. So they're really cool. This is fun. Okay, these little brushes right here, I got at a dollar store. See? So, I mean, I have brushes on my shelf that go for, I got like $400 brushes, $300 brushes. Winter Newton Series 7, I got, you know, silver plated. I mean, they're just incredible. But I'm having fun now playing with, I don't know, playing with stuff that anybody can afford. And it's pretty cool. All right, can you guys see this? Let's see this getting covered. I'm going to put this, let's put this here. Let's bring this back. Okay, so that's inspiration. Let's go with, I really like this mountains in the background because they have a lot of negative shape. Let's be careful. Let's get this folded over because this is going to get nasty because it's just going to keep. There we go. Okay. Okay. Let's move this over here. Move this over here. How's that? Okay, can you guys see? Alright, let's have some fun. I'm gonna move over. Let's got a little clip in the back. Coffee. Okay. You can tell this is a very impromptu because I'm in my own little world here. So take a neutral. The colors in this watercolor set are pretty strong. So we're going to use a lot of water. Let's see. Let's move this over so you can see it. Okay. Now you can see this. Okay, here we go. Now we can see, because you want to be able to see the set. Okay, so we're using mostly water. So we're going to go down this way. Okay, here. Okay, then I want to get to, I really like that road. So this is going to go like here. This will go here. So again, welcome to my little studio. And this is where I spend 80% of my time in complete and total silence. I have 4 different stereo systems in here. You only need one. I've got lots of books. And silent. So for all those college students who like to try to destroy me by saying that all I did was talk all the time, you're wrong. Okay, so this is this way. Okay, yeah, go this way. Yeah, I was like, you know, I used to teach a lecture class. So in a lecture class, you lecture. Students were like, teacher talked a lot. It's a lecture class. All right, here we go. So, okay, so we have this, we have the road, we have that mountain. Let's put an intermediate mountain here. So sky, mountains, tree, road, tree. Okay, so now these brushes are pretty cool. They're $1. I'm gonna go from the background. So what I'm really gonna do is put in the negative shapes. So I have this blue, but this paint is so strong that, you guys see it? Yeah. So I'm going to put a lot of water in there, but it's still really strong. It's like real chroma. What's the complement of blue? Well, orange. So I add that, and it'll kill it. Just knocks it back. Okay. So what I want to do is have, if you went on a really cool vacation, you got some cool photos, nothing personal, I don't need to have your people in there. Send it over to Corey, and then we'll live vicariously, and we'll go on your vacation. We'll paint your vacation. And if you want credit, we'll give you credit. It'll be fun, because I'm not going there. So I'm using about 95% water. Just a little bit. You're going to see me. Just a little bit of pigment. And this brush is, I gotta be honest, it was $1.75 for 3 brushes. I wonder what they're like, The papers. Now, when you're doing watercolor, I gotta be straight up with you. You need good supplies. Oil paint, the acrylic, I don't really care. But if you're gonna do a watercolor, you need to have good supplies. So I'm using the negative shapes. So the white of the snow is the white of the paper. So I'm gonna be really careful. Okay, and then there's that orange there, but I think I had something else. No. I'll use that orange, but I don't want it to be too strong. So I'll grab the orange. Maybe a little bit of burnt sienna. But then I gotta kill it back, so the complement of orange could be green. There we go. So we'll put that here. Add more water. So what I do is I look at paintings that people have done, plein air paintings and stuff. I think being an animator, we're used to copying, not copying, but doing different styles. So I'll look at their style, and then I'll just paint. I don't paint like they do, but use it as an influence, let's say. I do like to paint from life, though. So this is going to take us to the road. Let's go back to the road. The road is going to be a lot warmer, so I'll find some yellow ochre maybe over here. See, so it's going to go this way. So we have this nice worm coming this way and then around. I did a lot of the design in my head. You get to a point sometimes, you know, where you can figure it out. I do all my lecture design stuff in my mind. Sometimes I wake up in the middle of the night and can't fall back to sleep because I'm going over a lecture. Sucks. But I put a lot of thought into them. I might start out with just an idea, just a beat. And then from there, well, here I'm going to complement, I'm going to add from here to here, put the two. But this is going to be stronger because it's in the foreground, so it's got more saturation. I'll start out with an idea with just a beat, you know, an idea, I don't know, maybe I'm on an airplane and I'm teaching a woman how to, you know, about art because I'm looking out the window because it's got direct and indirect lighting, so that's the lecture that came up. Okay, so what do we got? I got to make it dirty. It's got to be kind of saucy. So core shadows are soft and cast shadows are hard, so it's soft before it's hard. And yeah, that's funny. And then how can I kind of flesh it out from there and add to it? You see, what is my normal? One of my isms is, you know, I'm a professional. I do it for a living, so I have to add that in so many different ways and just keep, you know, as we think about it, you know, just kind of flesh it out, you know, an old art term, just add more information. So this paint here is pretty strong. So, but it can be strong if it's here. It's the side of the hill. See, it's got the side plane. Of the bushes. But as it goes back, it has to get lighter, so just add more water. Okay, so we go here, more faint. I think, you know, there's a lot of theory on color and stuff, and I really like it. And, you know, the masters, of course. You know, the Bill Perkinses, you know, the greats, friends. I've known Bill for a long time. He's the best. But, you know, what is it? Just take the color, do a family, and then kill it. Kill the chroma. Kill it by adding schmutz. Brown, or the complement. If you add the complement, it's going to be more pure color. If you add dirt, you know, brown and black and stuff, then it'll have less pure color. That's what I'm going to do now. I just want this to be dark. I'm going to go for the silhouette of the tree, and it's going to point to the mountains, so we get that nice. The brushes are working. It's crazy. It's really fun. So it doesn't have to be the most. So if you're on that farm or you're somewhere out there and like I was growing up, you can't afford stuff. Doesn't have to be. Doesn't have to be this crazy expensive stuff. Well, it's always better, but it doesn't matter. If you're one of those people and you really want this, and you really have the passion, call Corey, email him, tell us what you need, okay? And we'll give it to you. We'll get you the education. We'll do it. Okay, I'll do it on the videos. And if you get to our school, we're not expensive at all. And we'll get you that education, okay? If you get to the school, you can get the mentoring. And that's the secret. But, this is going out to the world, and, sometimes you're not, we're in a set location. We do have Zoom. We've had people, one of the guys, I see him, he's teaching now. Really good guy. And it's kind of fun to see him teaching. I never think I'm good enough, so I don't think they're good enough, but yeah, he's doing it. And he would Zoom in from India. So it was really late. It was like, 2, 3 in the morning. And boy, I worked him. I was tough on him. It worked. He's teaching. So, good guy. Really liked him. Okay, so we've got this real strong here. Now I want to put kind of something easy going here because I want to complement. I want us to go, focus on this. So it's going to have to be kind of flat. So let's see what we have. Can we put water? No, I don't do that. That's just texture. It could work. Yeah. See that? And I really like this, what this painter did, using the ochre, yellow ochre. So maybe we'll grab what they did. We'll go here. It doesn't have to be everywhere. I'm using negative shape like we did up there. Just jump, my stuff fell down. Got a wire. That's funny. It's like I'm the only one in here, Sheldon. Okay, we go. Going to get warmer as we come up closer. Stronger in the chroma. And let's put some trees. See those trees? Those are cool. Like these right here. I don't want to be copying too much from somebody. I don't want them to get upset. So let's put, that's the road. Let's put some trees. Just the shapes. See that bush right there kind of fits here. Trees casting a shadow on the road. Okay, and I really like that flat shape there, off in the distance for the mountain. So I'm not just copying, one area, doing a whole bunch. Okay, now we're going to go back to those mountains. We have the clouds going over the mountains, so I'm going to go with this gray for the cloud coming over the mountain. I never thought I'd be able to do a painting with a brush that was less than $1. This is so fun, and it works. It feels great. So no excuses. No excuses. I don't know if it's true, but there was a story about years ago, somebody at CalArts who, how these people, they have chewing tobacco and then they spit it in a cup. It's really gross. And this guy used a paintbrush and he painted with that. It was gross. I work in homicide. That doesn't gross me out. That grosses me out. But apparently the paintings were really pretty. And it was spit and saliva from, that's disgusting. So, but, that's all you got. It works. I draw with a candy bar. So the eye's going to push there. We're going to have more contrast here. Okay. This could be water, it looks like. But we'll put some strong. So when I get quiet, it means we're in the panic stage. We're trying to, you get caught in a corner and you want to kind of work your way out. Think about it when you're working professionally that you're going to hit a panic stage several times. Okay? Just work your way out of it. So stay with the fundamentals. It's the fundamentals that do it for you. Especially if you're working professionally, because your job might be just to fix things. And that's it. You just sit there all day long and they give you things with changes. Just pages of changes. Just make changes. So I do that. I give my client the first draft. I just say, make your changes. To my mind, I know that first draft is not going to be, it's just to get it started. It's tough because, you put a lot of hours into that first draft. And then I make them give it to me in a page format, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I just start at the top and just make all the changes. And then I usually hear this, oh, that was my bad, Sheldon. Oh, I really need to go this way. Okay. There to protect the people I work with. So I have to protect their assets also, their butt. So if they make a mistake, I'm not going to have them get in trouble for it. So I'll get in there, make those changes. So I don't get off on this, you get so many changes, it's just a drawing. And sleep's overrated. So I'll stay up most of the night, get the changes done. It freaks out some people who are used to working the other way, clients are like, well, aren't you going to charge me for that? No. Just the price. I'll make sure you're okay. Okay, foreground, middle ground, background. It was fun.